Mic check. 2 1 2. Mic check. Okay. We live. Yeah, I need to check my webcam. It's a bit buggy. Okay. So we are live. Day 6. Building view frenzy. Let me check the connection just to check. Voice is there. Okay. So okay, so yeah, voice is good. Okay. Now, so we have day 6 today. Building view frenzy, the YouTube assistant, YouTube growth tool. This will be for small YouTubers and people who want to start the YouTube journey and grow their channel, become content creators. I'm building this tool, View Frenzy, which will be super useful for people by having a lot of useful stuff, by having a dashboard which will be comfortable UI to track all your progress, to brainstorm new ideas, new video ideas, also have some milestones to achieve, and most important of all, it has AI integrated, and this AI will be like a coach to help in growth. It will do a lot more than just chit chat, you know. It will help you to manage the workspace, plan everything accordingly, and help you to reach the goal. But it's a long journey. It's all the plans, and it's a long journey. I'm still at the stage where it's day 6, and what have been done so far? So far have been done the dashboard, just the layout, as you can see, but this is not final design. I want to improve it and polish it. This is the dashboard overview page, where there are a lot of different statistics, like channel statistics, milestones, recommended actions, recent uploads, growth articles, a lot of stuff. And AI has been integrated, but for now, for development, I'm using Google Gemini, not Google Gemini, but Google's free model, like not so smart model, but for development I'm using that. But of course, when I'm shipped to production, we'll have better quality. I'm planning to have Claude Sonnet, I guess, for production. It will work perfectly, and development will be done on this. I try to understand how it will work and how can I maximize its connection issues. Okay, I think connections arrived. Okay, so what I will do now is following. Not to waste time. I will check the connection first. Okay, so I will create a new branch off of this branch. This will be AI tools. Right. So basically, the functions which AI will be using for managing data. I'll do git. Okay. Okay. Branch is published. I need to merge this. I need to create a pull request. So I see on my GitHub cursor bugbot is running. That's interesting because I haven't set it up. Okay, it's interesting. So I have cursor bot, which I haven't set up, but yeah, okay. Maybe by default I have enabled it because I have cursor connected to my GitHub. So the bot says that there's a high risk because you edit automatic AI-driven mutations, create, update, delete for ideas, goals, profile, including start new conversations, summarize chats, which can directly change user data. Okay. That's impressive because basically it understood the purpose of this. It understood the purpose of my PR, and it just reviewed it and recommended me, like showed me the risks. It's impressive, but of course I'm gonna merge because that was my idea. Because I will be testing, I need to understand how will this work. Whether this will be more comfortable, or let's say if AI will do crazy stuff and delete some plans and stuff like that, then I will remove this, but I need to test the feature. Hey, Deba, what's up? Why do you need plan B? Yeah, because when plan A doesn't work. No, it's a joke actually. It's a funny title which I enjoyed. I was thinking of a title for streaming because I'm building a real SaaS and I want to ship it to production and make it live. And I was thinking of a title, and you know, like there are like trendy titles, like building something until I become this and that. So I thought like this title is funny and interesting, and I just went with it. So we are building real application which I'm really planning to ship to production, and I mean that could be my plan A actually. Okay, so merged okay, so I have merged my pull request. Now what I will do is go to the main branch, and we're gonna do git pull. We update our branch, we can proceed with working. Okay. Okay, so So my internet is really bad. In case I don't answer some comments or I am late. Yeah, that's completely true. AI makes us all lazy, you know, and using AI like can't write simple functions, you know. That's completely true. Actually, I'm working on some content which covers that topic, because that's a real issue. That's a real issue. Okay, so starting from scratch for today, I just take a look. On the main page, first of all, one thing I want to check. I'll check with here, Claude. By the way, guys, Claude has voice mode, they edit, and you can press space. Hey, Claude, let's check why does my analytics, my count of subscribers, total views being old. It's not updated, even though I have run dev server once again. I ran the build once again, so it's cached. Why didn't it update? So see, guys, like Claude edit the voice mode. Basically, it's a voice to text. But I mean, I don't really understand why was this necessary when you can just have something on your computer. But I guess many people thought that you can't text to speech with terminal, so that's why they did it. Okay, so yeah, it's just data stuff. This coaching note is mock data for now. It's because we don't have this functionality yet. Recommended action is also mock data for now because we don't have it. Basically, this one also. This is real. This is real. This is real. So I want to plan one stuff also. So I want to actually understand which route to go today, like what really do today. So for that, I will start a kind of brainstorming session. Okay, so I need to understand which feature to work on right now. Currently, we have implemented the UI for landing page, the dashboard overview. We have integrated Google Analytics, YouTube Analytics. We integrated the AI chatbot and defined context for it and chat. We have it working normally. Also, I have in the header I'm displaying the leveling progress bar. So what I want to do is to plan for future. How will we integrate everything with the leveling system? So we will have something like user will have like action plans, Kanban board of ideas or tasks in progress done, maybe tips or coaching notes from AI, and on every accomplishment the user should get the experience and level up. And I want to kind of design it. Also in future, I'm planning to have some strategic challenges, like different packages, for example. Different challenges, let's say 30-day challenge, try this and grow your channel, or like 90-day challenge, and user has to strictly follow daily these challenges, the rules, and this will also gain him experience and stuff like that, you know. And for more motivation and interest, maybe, I don't know, I'll think of something that once the more level you are, you unlock some stuff. I don't know yet. So do we need to plan some base for this so it scales? Okay, I think this is clear prompt. Okay, now let's check what's happening here. It's a big design architecture. Okay, actually that is big design. Okay, so root cause, your dashboard page had no dynamic export, so Next.js was statically caching the entire page build at build time. Okay, let's say it was static, created on every build time, but I have over the last couple of days run the build. I ran npm run dev, and it was all the time static. It didn't update. Does our npm run dev command not run build? Okay. Actually, next dev doesn't run build. If I run build, it should update. Okay, whatever, doesn't matter, not that important for now. Okay, I think I can proceed to working on the dashboard page, not dashboard, but Kanban board. I have some docs here where I have everything planned. Okay. Okay. This is caching in the plans. Caching is in the plans for AI. Okay. System. We have base for tool system. Okay, and these are the plans. Okay. Prisma. npm run does not run build. They're completely different. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the problem with stale statistics here is that I didn't sign in like 3 days. Okay, so I sign in now and it will not be stale, but yeah, this problem needs to be fixed. Okay. No, I signed it, it's still the same. Okay, there's some other issue, I guess. Okay, so I just signed out and signed in again, but still I see the old data. So can we find the root cause yet? Okay, so build this. Okay, I got full picture. Already built. That's belong to your vision. Level system built. Yes. All idea model idea has that pipeline. No expect being awarded yet. Challenges. System no unlockable question. Hold word. Achievement. Oh, what will be designing or visual? Some of what will be heavily on. Okay, let's try. Okay, so okay, let's try to debug it while all this running. Get dashboard data. That data is what? User channel. Okay, so for some reason I can't run localhost. Hey Rez, yeah, you're in class 8, very much interested in coding, so decided stack development. Okay, you have learned from basic HTML, CSS. Suggestion or tip? Okay. Okay, in that case, well, if you want to broaden your full stack knowledge, and since you learned JavaScript, I suggest you to first master the front-end frameworks like React. Master first React. Don't touch Next.js first. I think better master React and Node.js as a separate backend system. So once you fully understand how React works on front end and how Node.js works, then I think you can move to Next.js. Like Next.js is like a hybrid, you know, it's a mix of things. So you will understand it better if you know the basic React and Node.js. So you could start doing that. It will be very useful for you because Node.js is gaining popularity and will be here for a while. So the question is, are you envisioning the Kanban board as an evolution of the existing ideas pipeline, where video ideas flow through stages, plus AI coaching tips get it as actionable cards alongside them? No, definitely no. Separate action plan system, more like a task board where the AI coach creates specific growth tasks. Yes, B. B, option B. Okay, so what's the debug stuff? There's your channel. The database only once has only one snapshot dated March 9, 3 days ago. Channel record was also updated on March 9. Sync button was last clicked on March 9. Okay, so sign in, sign out, download your sync. Where is that sync button? Okay, so newer server, okay. Work. Okay, so who creates the action plans? AI, mixed, AI primary with user tweaks. No, mixed. Mixed, server, still not working. Okay, so the sync channel component exists. Okay, it's not being used. Add. Okay, I will add it for now, and then I'll set the automatic sync. But for now, I guess I don't need automated sync. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Storm start server. Okay, if I go with simple A option for now, will it be hard later to switch to C category based? Okay, so sync channel, let's go. Syncing. Hey, we have buggy day or what's happening? Bugs are attacking. Okay, bugs are attacking. Wait, it was configured. Let's go to Next.js config. Okay. Okay. Just this is like YouTube configuration. is not set in my next config. Actually it is set, but for some reason still have this error. Okay, it fixed, and sync button works. Now it correctly displays my updated subscribers, total views. Okay, that's cool. Now yeah, this is important session actually. This one, let me wait a bit. Next question. Okay, not hard at all. Here's why: the key just having an index. How do you see relationship between challenges and the action plan board? I haven't thought about it. It's very actually important and interesting. I guess C hybrid. C hybrid. I don't have info about that for now. How it will look like. It could be daily actions plus rule compliance. Also, it could be something like, I don't know, like practice in front of mirror or something like this. I don't know yet. I will incorporate some programs which, for example, exist, some YouTube growth programs, in a way that it could be like performed from this app, you know? So I don't know how they will look like. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. What does unlock? Leveling up. Cosmetic profile rewards. Okay. Feature unlocks higher level unlock capabilities. Unlock AI challenge recommendations. Unlock premium coaching tips, exclusive challenge packet, strategy guides. Unlocking exclusive like advanced strategy guides, it's not good idea because if the user pays for the app, he should already have like every possible tool to grow his channel. We can't ask him level up first and then a cosmetic profile reward is kind of a cool. Okay, so I don't know yet, but I like the idea of cosmetic stuff, option A. I also thought about what about unlocking AI coach personalities. Let's say you unlock different AI personalities, coach, like it does not mean that this AI is smarter than previous, but it will be just for users, like for more interest, maybe, you know, like coach Eric or coach Jessica or coach something, and they have different personalities, different characters, so maybe it will be more fun for the user, you know, like some coach will talk with him in a strict tone, or maybe some coach will talk with him like super friendly. You know, like it's up to the user to decide. He can select any coach. Is it possible to do such thing, and what do you think about such thing? Okay, sync button is done, and I guess please find the plan for the dashboard, the Kanban board. I don't know exactly how we named the plan, but please find that and review it and tell me what is on the list to build. Okay, so we have the next question. Generally great idea, yes, very doable. Technically, each coach personality is just different system prompt. When user selects coach Marcus, coach area, builder swaps in a different tone, speaking style. Okay. Cosmetics coach personalities unlocked at certain levels. We keep the schema generic enough that you can add other unlock types later. Where does the action plan board live in the app navigation? Okay, I don't know for sure yet, but I know one thing, that action is not related to the board. The board will be mainly a place where user can track the status of his idea or plan. I don't know how to call it, maybe idea, because there could be an or plan, because idea is first and idea becomes a plan, right? And plan can live in the board, and there will be drag and drop. I already started working on that, and the user can drag plan from like in progress, implemented, and stuff like that. Yeah, here's a big plan for this. Here's what the ideas. Kanban board plan. Okay, Kanban call. Great idea. Okay, so where do AI coaching tasks, growth actions, challenge, daily tasks show up? Okay, that's interesting thing actually, and it's good standing. Okay, I'll decide this later. Based on our implementation plan, this board holds a specific entity like ideas. I try to understand because actually idea is I'm seeing idea as different entity and plan different. There is idea first, which could be brainstormed, refined, edited, and then it could turn into the plan. Plan is already instruction with all the steps. So board will be posting only plans, I think. What do you think? So XP triggers beyond the tasks. You already have XP constants defined. Completing the coaching task challenge. The challenge day will be primary way to earn XP. One of many way alongside, yeah. C is the option. Not to overthink now, and we'll get back to this later. But the idea is that everything can assign XP. Actually, I want to also check one thing if it's possible. Not to forget. So on this app I have set up the chat, AI chat, which will have some context about the user's channel, YouTube channel, and personality type. I just wonder if something like this is possible, and maybe it's already done. When user chats with AI, instead of sending the same context to AI every time, we have different contexts, and we could randomize which context to send to AI. Or randomizing is too chaotic and risky, and maybe there is some method. If we catch some keywords in user's message, we can choose specific context to send to AI. Would such stuff be beneficial for having the better AI chatbot? And maybe it is being done like this anyway, somewhere. Maybe some companies are using it like this. And does it belong to context engineering? Okay, so idea is raw creative spark. What if I made a video about something lightweight? Many of them most get discarded. The AI chat is natural place to brainstorm and refine ideas. Okay. Plan is committed, actionable. Here's the title, steps, outline, thumbnail, concept, talking points, and it's the thing you actually execute. This is what deserves production pipeline board. Tracking a vague idea through in progress doesn't really make sense. You wouldn't say how formed idea, yeah, right. So the model will be something like this: idea, brainstorm, refine via AI chat, promote, plan. Track, come on board. Board column will track. The board columns will track, plan, execute stage, something like plan. Okay, filming. Does this does mean that existing idea model stays as is? New play model needed with richer structure. Steps, status, linked idea, true. Yes. Does the airplane come from the idea? Actually it does, but does the airplane come from an idea? Hey, David Lindstrom came from Bridgemind's live stream. Okay. Yeah. What's up with Bridgemind? Okay, so does the airplane come from an idea? Okay. It's an interesting question. Okay, so no, it doesn't. First, No, user can create plan directly. Second one, what fields does a plan need beyond what the idea has? Steps, checklist, script. Okay, I need to give an example. Actually, I have an example on my computer. So I have local repo set up with my Claude, and that's where I have all this stuff. That's how idea was born. So what's the difference between plan and idea was the question. So let me see my plan files. And I need to find ideas. Okay. I can't tell actually. What will be the field differences? Okay, so second question. I need beyond idea. I don't have the exact answer to this, what fields it needs, but I need this to be a separate entity because for some reasons, let's say, AI chatbot will be able to create ideas and create plans. So while the user will be discussing something and brainstorming with AI, and let's say if they decided that this is a clear implementation plan, idea will be created. Plan will be created. Or maybe user has some ideas and they are not refined, so he's not ready to have a plan for it. So once idea is finished, then it will turn into plan. So I don't have the exact differences. It could be free form, like what I think is something like this. User can structure however he wants. Every plan or idea could be clicked and dedicated page will show up, maybe a model or page, and user can format it however he wants. This, like, he has this freedom to do that. What are the right column stages for the board? What are the right column stages? Still the 4. Yes, still 4. Okay, now get back to this one. Brainstorming sessions till the end. Okay. Now approach for that architecture. Okay, this is big. First, I'll try to finish up with this. Got it. So picture is ideas through our brainstorming notes. Freeform, not on the board. Could leave a simple list. I can create them during chat. When refined enough, user promotes to plan. Plans the board entity, also fairly freeform in content structures however they want. Okay, so user can also create ideas himself on the ideas page, let's say, and I guess we need rich text, or correct me if I'm wrong. So what I want to achieve is like the Notion has, right? Notion, you can create any page and format it however you want. How can we achieve that, and how complex is that? An ideas page where user clicks create idea and there is a blank page at first until a user writes, yeah, that will be the functionality. But I want us to have some, for future, some templates, like for example, like user can choose when creating idea, like some template which is kind of nicely formatted and has some structure, where he can write this and that. I don't have a complete image of it right now, but you get the point, right? Okay, so we need to brainstorm and finish this planning of the ideas page and the board page, which is huge, and we will proceed with implementing it today, the UI as well. And this on the right side terminal, we have a big planning which is for future, not today, but this is as I see, like a big architectural proposal which I need to review. So then I approve it, so it will be added as a plan. So this is our tasks for today left. Right now I'm gonna go on 2-minute break, I guess, and we'll be back and we'll continue with this. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back. Okay, so back to focus. So so this is second time today Claude is telling me that he can show me in the UI the visual companion, and I say yes, but it doesn't work for some reason. Let's see if it works this time. Now here was important question I asked chat. So I asked about the context engineering. If it happens that when user interacts with AI chat, every time user sends message to AI chat, the usual workflow is like this. We, as an app, we set up our AI, so when the user sends a message, we build a context for AI and provide the AI the context. And all the time, same context is built, like what is essential that AI should know. In our case, channel analytics of the user, user's background, user's last 10-20 messages, and maybe something else. So we are constantly, on every message, this context should be provided. And this context is structured some specific way, right? And I asked AI if we can have different contexts ready, which we will randomize and send. Like, okay, let's say one user wrote a message, and instead of providing the same build context every time, we will randomize it. But I'm not sure if this is useful yet. But okay, AI's response is interesting. It's absolutely real and well-known technique. It falls squarely under context engineering and context management, or dynamic context assembly. This is real and widely used technique. I just assumed came to it by understanding of context. I never heard that it's being used, but it's logical. I mean, if you think about it, it's possible, why not? It's the heart of what now called context engineering. What you currently have, we have AI context right now builds one context every time. Creator profile, channel statistics, recent videos, subscriber, trends, goals and ideas. It sends it all over to our AI every single time, regardless of what the user asked. Now, of course, if whatever user asked, that's also being sent, but there is some base context every time sent. And what I asked is absolutely real, and it's called dynamic context selection, context routing. It's core part of context engineering. The idea is that instead of dumping all available context into every prompt, analyze the user's message first and inject only the context sections that are relevant. This is done in production by many companies. Here are established approaches from simplest to most sophisticated. Keyword intent matching. Detect keywords or intent. I believe, like, when the user is angry and caps locking and shouting, you know, AI switches to context. Detect keywords, okay? For example, user says thumbnail or CTR or click through. Inject recent videos with CTR data. Would be user says goal or milestone target, inject goals context through. User says idea or next video, inject ideas bucket. User says growth, subscribers, subscribers trend snapshots. Okay. It's simple, deterministic, low risk. Most practical. Okay. Then comes semantic similarity. Embedding-based retrieval, RAG. Instead of keywords, you embed the user's message and compare it against pre-embedded context chunks. This is what RAG, retrieval augmented generation systems do. It's more robust than keywords, but heavier to implement. LLM as a router to pass. You make a cheap, fast LLM call, or even same model with tiny prompt. Just classifies the user's intent and returns which context section to include. Then you build a full prompt with only those sections. Okay, I need to get deeper into this. I don't fully understand. So, to pass, you make a cheap, fast call with a tiny prompt. And returns which context section to include. So basically, LLM will be like a middleware trying to understand which context to use for the user prompt. This could be an option, but I'm not sure. I don't fully believe in this, that it will all be productive. Always on core, on demand, extended context. Practical hybrid. What I recommend: core context, always send creator profile, channel stats. Extended context, conditionally send recent videos with detailed metrics. So yeah, core context will be there, and that's what I wanted. And extended context if we catch something what user wants. Better responses is what are the benefits? The better responses. When you send everything, model can get distracted. So we need to send focused context. Lower cost, latency. Large effective context budget by not wasting tokens. Okay. So hybrid approach. Always on core. Okay. It's not happening currently in our app. Okay, so I want you to implement the plan for the hybrid approach, whatever you recommended, and put it into the docs folder, plans folder. Let's just only create plan for now. I will implement it later. the relationship between ideas and plans. You mentioned ideas can be promoted to plans and plans can also be created directly. I want to confirm. Idea freeform page with rich text. And also freeform page with rich text, but it lives on the Kanban board and has... No, it's wrong. So one correction, you said plans live on the board. I'm not sure about it. Maybe have a dedicated page where user can switch the tab and see either ideas or plans, you know, some kind of a type of folder or something, space where he can select one or two, because if it's only on the board, it's kind of not right feeling, right? Board has its own purpose, which can add some plan or remove, but plan should have its dedicated place, I think. Which is the right way to have it? I feel like if we add a plan as a different page, the menu could be too polluted, like ideas, plans, then I'm planning to add some other stuff, so two big list. So let's say there's a page called content, and there user can either select a tab of ideas or plans. This is my idea. What do you recommend for this case? Okay, so your page. Okay, again, doesn't work. It does not show. Okay, so the plan is here, 6 tasks. Okay. Okay, plan is ready for context management. All tasks get AI generated. Coach gets a new AI tool. Yes. Let's proceed. No, I was hoping the board will be separate page on the dashboard, not inside the content page. context builder adds 2 new sections to the system from active coaching tasks, so the AI knows what is already assigned and what AI knows assigned. Okay, so we need to discuss that you mentioned that context builder adds new 2 sections to the system prompt. I'm thinking, do we really need it? Our context should be not overwhelming for the AI, and maybe we'll find a way to understand. First of all, I need you to review it, and if it's really important, we will provide. But I'm planning, I have already planned another markdown file, which I will use context management system, where based on users' requests, I will understand which context to build, you know. So awareness of tasks and stuff like that, coach maybe should have in case if user mentions task or something. Hey, what voice detection are you using? I'm using Windows integrated native voice detection. You can try press Windows key and H and it opens up. The board will be displayed on the right layout. Like on the left layout we have the sidebar, right, with the navigation of dashboard, and this will be like right next to it. So it's in the center of the viewport, because this dashboard is also collapsible. The dashboard sidebar is collapsible, so the dashboard, the board will be in the center. Okay, I think it understood finally. Once idea is promoted to a plan, what happens to the idea? Disappears is kind of not good, because let's say user wants to revise the ideas. The linked remains on the ideas tab. Archived. Archived. I think archived is good. See option archived for now. Yes, this looks fine. Okay, this is interesting. Now, the rich text editor, how polished does it need to be for the first version? Basic rich text heading. Okay, Notion like with slash comments, everything in A plus slash menu to insert blocks. Feels more powerful and modern. Or full block editor, everything in B plus drag to reorder blocks. Yeah, I mean B is good. It's not that we need super complex stuff, but B is cool. Okay, now we are writing design here, and here we still have clarifying questions. The idea list view. How should ideas be displayed on the ideas tab? Okay, let's go with B. Visual part is good. When creating a new idea or plan, how should the editor open? Page. Clicking new idea navigates to idea. New screen editor. Interesting question. I think B. Okay, let's go for A with A for now, since it's recommended. Actually, for the board, I had a stitch generated. Check it. Okay, I think a B is the good option. Here as well. So, okay, it's still writing, and yeah, I mean, I have here something which is not looking that good. Why is this so big? Okay, so try to recreate this one. Okay, go with B. Just plan the templates for the ideas, but we'll implement it later. The AI connection you mentioned, the AI chatbot can create ideas, plans. How should it work? That creates directly during a conversation. I have already said that I haven't implemented that yet, but I have decided that AI can do it himself, but only after he clearly understands the user's intent. Let's say user tells him, please create this, then AI can create it. Okay, so let's summarize content page. Okay, yes. Wait, AI telling me, wait, I realized didn't answer the question 3. What happens to an idea when promoted plan? Um, archived. Okay. So architectural decision, first is a novel to use, built for Next.js. Routing for content page. Single route with client side. No, first one is better. Yes, the recommendation works for me. We can proceed. Oh, nice. So on the UI, these things appeared. It's pointing out that I got 59 this week. I got growth ups this week or last week. That's cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, next section 2, routing and then navigation. Yep, content. Yep. Dashboard. Goals. Oh no. Okay, so I was thinking that in general this is dashboard, so no need a separate folder for dashboard page, and whatever is called dashboard page right now, it should be like an overview. And I think dashboard folder should contain all these folders like overview, goals, ideas, and yeah, you understand, right? Source app, dashboard, layout, overview has page, dashboard. Okay, so you named the parent folder dashboard, but inside of it you have another folder dashboard, right? Did you mean the board, Kanban board, and named it dashboard? If you mean Kanban board, let's just name it a board. Yes, that's what I meant. Kanban board should have its own route. That's how I see. That will be kind of a comfortable for user. What do you think? Yes. This seems like many tasks. Actually, I will ask Claude to launch theme for this. I have never tried it. Let's see if it works. Okay, so okay. Didn't manage today to work on the UI, I guess. Planning too long. I think not all the plans should be seen on the board. I think users should be able to select whether he wants to see some plan on the board or no. It will be like a Scrum idea, you know, maybe he has many plans, but not all of them should be seen on the board. So it's selectable. Hey, Eona, what plan are you using? I'm using a $100 plan on Claude. $100 plan. Okay, so on the board, only plans with onboard true are shown, plus add plans button that opens a picker drop down. Plans no current. When a plan status change to published, the board on board could auto set false. There's it from the board, or it stays until many. I have not decided about it. One idea is that in the published, it will stay a couple of days maybe, or it's useless. What do you think? Yes, it is good. $100 plan is pretty fine. It is enough for me for my usual, like during the day I'm working. And also for streaming and for YouTube, I'm working building some apps on the stream, and it is I'm not hitting the limit. It's really good. Yeah, I wonder to check the usage right now. By the way, like today, I'm like, yeah, I mean it's not even that much. It hit only 13% of the session. But the way I use it is I don't spam it. You know, I don't let it work non-stop. I just divide feature by feature, and that way you kind of don't spend too much tokens. But yeah, I mean it's pretty good. Okay, so upload interesting about the publish. Okay, let's see the design generation stitch completed. Do we need? No, I guess we need. No, I okay, I'm not sure about it, but I think we need this because it's kind of not visually. Also, it's not nice when you have like in progress and then all of a sudden it disappears. Also, completed completed column gives sense of, you know, some happiness that, oh, I have completed this many things. And also it will maybe display the experience for progress bar. For now, I don't know how long we'll keep this and what will happen, but I know for sure that this column completed is useful. Well, if you are deciding if you should buy it or no, depends on how much workload do you have. If it's pretty small and you just use it for some investigations and asking some things, $20 plan is good. But if you really start working and building some apps, usually with a $20 plan you will hit the limits, so it will not be enough. It depends how much, like, yeah, because if you are actively working, $100 plan is good. Yeah. Also, you could try, if you don't need specifically Claude, you can try Cursor's $60 subscription. They offer like almost all the models, and you'll have like some nice amount of tokens to work. Okay, so planning session still ongoing. So many questions coming. Server actions, all mutations go through server actions, single file per feature area. Okay. Okay, let's go with this. Yes. Okay, so I guess that's it for today. I'll finish today's stream. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll continue tomorrow for sure. So we're gonna be building the UI for the Kanban board and adding some plans and start testing the AI, or we'll be